Hey everyone, and welcome back to Career Mode on BeamNG.drive. In the last episode, did some more parts and tuning to the 200BX, and then proceeded to rip off the rear bumper, even though it's kind of back now. Don't know why. I forget exactly what missions I did. I know I did this until a race, and then a couple others, but I'm just not exactly sure what ones anymore. I did check the parts and the tuning for what this car is supposed to have, and it's supposed to have a stage 2 block and a stage 2 turbo, not stage 3. Stage 2 turbo also only does 20 psi. So for now, I'm going to knock that down to 20. And then I feel like I'm just gonna leave parts the way they are, because to get the stage 2 block and get rid of stage 3 is probably going to cost a bit. So yeah, I might be able to just sell it and get the stage 2, but I'm gonna leave it all stage 3 the way it is. I would like to finally paint the thing. See which color is the proper color. I have way too many colors saved. And a few of them look like pretty much exactly the same. I think it might be that one. I know it's a blue, but I can't remember which blue. Let's just go with this for now. That looks good. Oops. I forgot to, actually, confirm it. I think it was that one or this one. Fine. There we go. Okay. So, that actually looks pretty good in my opinion. I need to switch to, body colored trim at some point. But aside from that, I'm not really all that worried about it. Looks pretty good as is. And it's slowly getting to where I want it to be. I still need a roll cage. Excuse me. So I'm going to quickly put in a roll cage. I can. And then get to the missions. Because upgrading this is pretty much done. Where is roll cage? Have I done the radiator yet? I don't think I've a radiator or high performance. Okay, no, I haven't done the radiator yet, so let's do that really quick too while I'm thinking about it. I still need to upgrade the seats as well. $10 for the race seat bracket. Interesting. I might just leave the stock passenger seat in it for now. Fenders and stuff are done. I'm not sure if I can put the cargo box on the racing seat, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. Front sway bar, race front sway bar, I've already done that. Okay, where is the roll cage? Already done the intake, the exhaust, the engine bits. Can't change the mirrors on this. Oil pan, stock oil pan. Definitely want a new oil pan. And an oil cooler. Alright, we're at 3,000, 4,000 almost. Okay, so how much is the roll cage going to be? Where is roll cage? There, how much? 6 grand for the roll cage. Yeah, definitely not gonna get that yet. Everything else is fine though. Ooh, underglow. How much is underglow? 1,000? Yeah, I don't have enough for that at the moment. Actually, I do. As my phone goes off. Go with blue. Why not? Just enough. Okay. I don't want to take too long doing, like, part swaps and stuff, so let's get on to the next mission. And not, you know, total the car right away. I'm not sure if it still has any engine damage from last time, because I did get the over-torque risk a couple times. So, no idea how the engine's doing, but it should be fine. Attempt. Highway loop is the one that I tried to do at the end of last one, and this I almost managed, but the very end of the second lap I crashed. So I'm gonna skip that for now and go to Estates Express and see how that goes. Oops, that was the wrong button. I have no idea what this course is going to be like. I have a feeling it's around the suburbs, so we'll see. It would also be nice to get the shift light put in, but I will wait till the roll cage is in to do that. I'm surprised there's no cops in career mode. It's nice not having any because you can literally be sitting in one spot doing nothing and they'll just attack you, which would really suck for having to actually pay to repair your car and stuff, but it'd be interesting actually having the cops. And now that I think about it, yeah, I have the stage 2 block and turbo on this, on the normal version, because I like the sound better. Stage 2 block you need to get the 9,000 RPM, and then the stage 2 turbo I think just sounds better, especially with the blow off. Okay, keep going straight I guess. I wish the route you're taking or need to take would show up on the GPS as well, but it doesn't. A little bit of understeer. I think I gotta go over the tuning of this a bit again. Okay, this should be it. Provided vehicle, of course! Oh. I could use mine, but less rewards. Alrighty. Estates Express, a very high-speed course that brings you around the perimeter of Glasgow suburbs. From freeway to highway with tricky on-ramp and off-ramp sections, this course will put your ability to judge braking distance through the test. Wait too long and it will be catastrophic. Brake too soon and lose precious. Typical time trial stuff. And yeah, excuse me. My depth perception isn't exactly the greatest, so hopefully this goes well. In racing games, especially like a Forza Motorsport 2 days, I would just dive into corners in order to catch up and win. I'd brake super late, just dive into the apex. That's how I'd always win, but nowadays that doesn't seem to work as well as it used to. More accurate games. This car's really loud. I also didn't change drive modes, but whatever. This is a short track. just get nervous going through the toll booth. I've hit either side of the toll booth so many times. I've also jumped over it, so that was fun. Anyone's still watching at the moment, I am working on like a stunt-oriented video with just like jumps and stuff. Nothing overly specific, just setting up random jumps and getting to different places. It just takes a lot of work. I'm a little lazy at the moment. It's taking a while to do. And that is it for this race. That was quick and easy. $4,000 for that. Almost 5. That's kind of surprising. Ooh. Reversing this is so tall. Short. One of the two, I can't remember. Alright, next mission. Horizon Sprint. This should be interesting. Looks kind of like a heart. Alrighty. Ooh, Diner Drift. That might be interesting. After this one. There we go. I don't know why I'm recording driving to this one. It's literally just over here around the corner, but gotta record the awesome drifting. Because who doesn't like drifting? So much fun. As long as you can stop after. There we go. Yeah, I definitely have a little bit of work to do on this car still. Provided vehicle, what do you know? In a stock SCV, FCV, really? Starting off on the highway outside of the residential area. This is a nice mix of high speed and technical driving, bringing you off of the highway and into the suburbs and back to the highway again. Watch those curbs, they will tweak your steering or worse. Typical time trial stuff. Let's see how this goes, because not too fond of this variant. Not at all. It feels okay, especially for a street car, but it's definitely not what I'm used to. Nice having a sunroof, though. Traction control doing its thing like usual, because why wouldn't it be? At least right now it's not harming performance too much. I find it funny all the tire marks they put on the road along here, like it's a common thing for people to race along it. Uh-oh. That could have went bad. Not a terrible car. The Vivis is one of my favorite cars in the game. It's just a little big, especially being a mix between a hatchback and an SUV. But it's not bad for what it is. Especially when you tune it properly into a rally car or a track car or a daily or something. These vanilla ones are pretty good, but I always complain about the vanilla configurations. It'd be nice to have something a bit more like a Focus. They are releasing a new car soon, though. As of right now, a little while ago, they teased the new car. And they're working on a new map. So that should be interesting. It's always exciting when the BeamNG crew bring out new stuff. Especially for this, I've been following this game since day one. Playing it since before it was on Steam. I have like way too much time on it. 242. I definitely could have done better, but not used to the car, not used to the track. Like in the missions videos, I will go through stuff after and get better times and stuff. Alrighty, next is drifting one, I believe. Diner Drift. And then Mount Wallace Drift. Really, that's it? Just that little tiny bit? Alrighty, let's drive all the way there to drift 2 corners. Might as well just kind of drift my way there. I have crashed so badly trying to drift this corner though. I went wide, hit the hill, and went barrel rolling. And I stalled. I'm not used to this car having so much power. It's so much fun, but I'm just not used to it. Oh, I thought it was going to make me turn there. I remember when games would tell you, okay, go here. We're not going to tell you how or where it is, but you got to go there. And now games give you literally a line to follow. Games just hold your hand way too much nowadays. What's it doing? Okay, then that was interesting. I think it lagged or something and held the clutch and shift button. Alrighty, so I'm assuming we have to go from here, just up the street, to the diner. Another thing, for those of you that don't know, either over here, oh, up there, just above where I am, there's a tube that goes down to the water overflow canal thingy, and it's quite fun, especially with a buggy or something, but either way. Diner Drift. Your date is waiting for you at the nearest restaurant. I once heard the fastest way to drive from A to B is to be drifting all the way there. Get there fast and mostly in style. Drifting isn't faster for the most part, but you can keep up more momentum most of the time. They tested whether drifting typical drift stuff. Why? This is the long way. Okay. Interesting. If someone's waiting for you, why would you take such a long route? By the way, typical drift stuff. No. Mythbusters did an episode on is drifting actually faster or not. And they came to the conclusion that it's not faster. But I feel like they didn't test it properly. They should have done it on a proper course, rather than just a quick, tiny little autocross kind of thing they set up. Because on a proper course would have let the car actually have a better speed, keep up like a higher speed, more momentum. Of course, in an autocross style setting, drifting is not going to be as fast as keeping your grip. So, I I personally feel drifting isn't quite as fast as normal, but you never know, it could be. Because momentum is momentum, and technically drifting is carrying more momentum. How'd I do? 3,000 out of 7? Wow. That's kind of surprising. I'm not sure if it counts the points you get as you're crossing the line, and it's kind of hard to build up points in this, especially with the normal vanilla drift cars. And it doesn't really... It's not very, what's the word I'm looking for? Regular? Like, you can do the exact same thing twice and it won't count it the same. There's times where you'll be drifting and it won't count it at all. Probably not gonna get it again this time. The alignment being out so far isn't helping. I hit a curve or something at the very beginning and I messed it up. Really? Definitely not gonna get it again this time. I did even worse this time. Alright, I'll try it one more time. Because, you know, give everything 3 tries and then move on if you don't get it. There we go. Much better that time. Still could have done a lot better, apparently, but whatever. Again, vanilla configured car. Not exactly the greatest, but it works. Not having a roll cage in my car is actually kind of bugging me. I know it doesn't really matter because it's a game, but I really like having a roll cage in my car. Alright, next is Mount Wallace Drift. Likely have to use the 200BX. Really hoping to be able to use mine, but whatever. Alrighty, let's get over there. I just couldn't help myself on that last little bit. I love drifting this car. Yep, gotta use the provided car. So hopefully this will go decent. Long drift section along the smooth turns of the mountain roads. Typical drift stuff, 7,000, 12,000, 20,000, and 32,000. Combo of 3. Hopefully this goes well. Last episode, I showed just how underpowered this car is. So hopefully this goes well, because I do not like drifting this one. Like, handling-wise, it's decent. Overall tuning, it's decent. But it does not have enough power. This is my opinion. It's way too hard to keep a drift going with this car. It should have kept counting longer there. If I have to, I'll try again, but this game likes to make you have a lot of angle when you're drifting. Which kind of makes sense. Drifting, you want big angle and long drifts. Have it really close to the inside or the outside. Stuff like that, but it's just such a pain in the butt with this car. Not the wall. Gentle tap on the wall, just took out the alignment, no big deal. Didn't even get 7,000. Alrighty. I got one more minute really, so I'll try and get it on this time around, and if not, I'll give it one more try, and yeah. Like, it should have been counting there. I'm tempted to just leave it in second gear the whole time, because it just grips out in third. I did not mean to do that. Maybe as a little bonus at the end of this one, I'll use my car. Just show how much of a difference a bit more power can make. Definitely doing better this time. Come on, spin around. Really? It did not want to transition into the other corner. Yeah, I'd really like to do this course with my car. I think that would be a lot of fun. Come on, keep going. Really? It's so annoying, mainly using second. It's so loud, just bouncing off the red limiter. But should just get enough points this time. Oh yeah. Awesome. There we go. Didn't do the greatest, but at least passed it. So hopefully at the beginning of next episode... Oops. Start again. Hopefully at the beginning of the next one... Oops. Wrong button. I'll be able to, where's my monies? Get the leg roll cage and stuff. 14,000, yeah. So I'll be able to do likely the last couple upgrades to the car that I want to do, and then I can work on the tuning a little bit again. But either way, I want to do this really quick with this car, so I'm going to do the outro now, and then leave this video as like a, or this attempt as just like an ending kind of thing. So, as always, if you have any tips or tricks or questions or anything you want me to check out, whatever, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as usual, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Enjoy this last little kind of gypsy thing.
Mm-hmm.